Red is recording.
Red is recording. Red is recording. We found out. Hello!
Hello!
Welcome to happy hour at Berry Mountain. But I'm sad to report that it's not quite as happy because there's no beer.
It's like 10 o'clock in the morning, Tim.
It's 11 o'clock, right, which is too early even for me. So we have a special Sunday brunch at Berry Mountain.
Nice.
Yeah, without any actual brunch. So, as you can see, we are at Peak Foliage. Lean. Oh my God, look at that mountain. It's beautiful. It's October 25th.
Exactly 2 months to Christmas.
2 months to Christmas. What are you going to get me? Oh, that's just what I wanted. The great thing is with my incredibly poor short-term memory,
Everything's a surprise.
I will specifically ask for something, very specific. And then I open it on Christmas and I'm like, how did you know? Oh my God, this is
awesome.
just what I
It's awesome.
wanted. I'm so easy. Okay, well, what do we have to share with you today? Well, we've got a lot of work done this weekend. It was like perfect weather. It was like 58 degrees, high 50s, no wind, nice overcast skies, but no rain.
So nice.
It's just like the perfect outdoor work weather.
Now that we've recovered from our horrific colds, it's taken 2 weeks.
Sort of recovered, yeah. We're still coughing up a little bit of lung. Anyway, first thing we're going to talk about is Karen planting a bunch of stuff.
Oh, well.
Share.
Okay, well, it's the end of it's the end of the growing season. We've had our first hard killing frost, so everything summer in the vegetables, they're out. So we pulled all those things up, put them into the compost. Thank you. But now is the time of year where you plant your fall planted garlic. So we put in about 100 cloves.
Who knew?
We will be. We've planted our favorite type of hardneck garlic. It's called Magic, and I get it from Southern Exposure Seed Exchange.
It's magic.
It's magic.
Garlic.
So yeah, the beds without the garlic have all been put to bed. I've put mulch all over them. We've raked in all the leaves that have fallen, and then I'm not supposed to tell you. And don't tell anybody else.
Don't tell anybody.
There's something on this camera. Oh, anyway.
There's a bug flew
Yeah.
across the
Okay.
lens.
So I've planted our first.
Don't adjust your set.
I've planted our first field of ginseng, or as they say in Appalachia, sang.
Appalachia.
We've also learned how to pronounce that word correctly if we intend to live here like a local.
Remember, Appalachia,
Not Appalachia,
not Appalachia. Appalachia.
Appalachia. So we've got some sang, and I'm not going to tell you where it is. I'm not even going to tell him where it is. I just hope I remember where it is later.
I was spying on her, like I always am.
So other than that, we also cut down the asparagus ferns. We put those beds to bed.
Asparagus ferns were beautiful. It could have been like a bouquet.
Mm-hmm.
It sort of has this very fine, feathery, ferny, feathery beauty to it, and it had gotten a little yellow color too. It would have been very beautiful.
But we're new to asparagus growing, so it's all new and exciting to us. So.
But I can't wait for those first spears to come up.
Yeah, we'll be getting some this spring. It'll be great.
Right, in the spring, right. I used to have an asparagus bed a long time ago, but I didn't plant it. I was just, mowing the lawn. I was like, hey, what's that? And it's like, oh, it's asparagus. Oh, let's eat some. Anyway.
I think that's all the garden news, Tim.
All the garden news. Take it away, Tim. Okay, so the bulk of our labor and efforts, not to diminish the huge amount of, I already did, 200, 100 garlic, 100 sang.
Oh, my aching back.
Oh, you're aching back. So after that, I brought her over to the knoll where we are building Hugelbeds, and we're going to take you through that process. So you may see some of the detritus around all these piles of logs and stuff like that. So it's a process where we're trying to move this carbon from the piles to the terraces, which we talked about last time, and to the Hugelbeds. So
we are sequestering carbon like a boss.
What she said. All right, so the first step is to take my trusty chainsaw and to cut logs and branches, and Karen takes her trusty lopper and we lop off some foliage from all the trees that are down and in piles, like this. Then after that, when we've got some down and the ground is so littered it becomes dangerous to use a chainsaw, we put the chainsaw down and then we pick up these logs any way we can, use a wheelbarrow, drag them, throw them over my shoulder, rawr, and we bring them over to the beds, which we have shot on contour with my transit level, and we pile them up. We try to make it about 2 feet across and maybe 2 feet high, and we put logs down and sticks and dirt like this. Then after that, we top it off like sprinkles on an ice cream cone with wood chips. Let's see that. Whoa, we got a lot of wood chips. We have a ton of wood chips, probably more than a ton. And then after that, it's just lather, rinse, repeat. Let's go out and see how much we've done so far, and we're going to measure it too. Wow, we did about 100 feet of that today and yesterday.
Yeah.
So we've had a very productive.
Like a boss.
Right, and shooting on contour, of course, it has the added benefit of it's holding the hill. It catches the water that wants to make, the water is always trying to make a canyon. Remember that. Unless it's perfectly flat, no matter where water is, it wants to make a canyon. It gathers forces, and if you're not all over it, it's going to destroy your land. And that's basically it.
Yeah, I think the only thing that in addition we've done is we started our winterization of the cabin process. We've had to clean out the gutters. You got up there and cleaned out gutters. We're going to be putting out the mouse traps because now that the cold weather's here, the mice are going to start trying to get into the cabin.
I hate Mises to pieces.
And then probably next weekend we will be cleaning out our water barrels.
That'll be fun.
Yeah.
I can't wait to film Karen doing that.
I fit in a water barrel, apparently. I do. And you don't want to do it in this.
I did buy her a nice stiff brush to do it, though, so I'm doing my part.
Yeah.
Sort of.
Kind of.
Kind of.
He'll be filming.
Right. Hey, let's take a look at that foliage one more time. This is
Okay.
peak weekend. That is so beautiful. That is so, so beautiful. Here from eastern West Virginia.
In Appalachia.
In Appalachia. We're actually in the Alleghenies part of Appalachia. And that's it for today. Our
right.
not quite as happy hour.
It's-
Brunch at Berry Mountain.
Bye!
Bye.